Hello students, I welcome back you in my channel. So as we know that we are continuing our chapter from the unit 6 that is called reproduction, and this is very first chapter, reproduction in organism, as we already talked about the asexual reproduction. But in this video today we will talk about the sexual reproduction, and we will know this chapter through the important points, and we will discuss on all these things. So let us without wasting any more time, let's continue this beautiful video. So first topic is that sexual reproduction, and what is sexual reproduction and how it involves. तो चलिए इसको जान लेते हैं. It involves formation of male and female gamete by two individuals of the opposite sex. Offspring produced by fusion of male and female gametes, even not identical to each other or to the parent. All sexually reproducing organisms share a similar pattern or reproduction, and in sexual reproduction, fusion of male and female gametes results in offspring that are not identical to parents. Now, another thing is that what are the main phases? So here we can say that there are different phases in sexual reproduction. So first one we can say juvenile phase. And what is this? What is juvenile phase? The period between birth and sexual maturity is called juvenile phase. In plants it is known as vegetative phase. The end of juvenile and vegetative phase marks the beginning of the reproductive phase. And now question is that what is reproductive phase, student? So some plants show flowering in particular season and some other flowers in all seasons. Some other plants like bamboo species flowers once in lifetime, even after 50 to 100 years. And here we can say lowers once in 12 years. The female placental animals exhibit cyclic change in activity ovaries and necessary glands, as well as hormone during the reproductive phase. So here the third level of the reproductive phase is called the menstrual cycle. And what is menstrual cycle? So इसको जानते हैं ध्यान से. It occurs in monkeys, apes and human beings. Cycle consists of three phases: menstrual, first proliferative and secretory phase. So in this, blood flows in the last few days of the cycle. The broken endometrium is passed out during menstruations. Female does not permit copulation during menstrual phase of the cycle. And the second is called oestrus cycle. And what is that? It occurs in non-primates like cow, sheep, rat, deer, dog, tiger, etc. It consists of a short period of oestrus or heat. It is 12 to 24 hours in cow, followed by anostrus or passive period. Blood does not flow in this cycle. The broken endometrium is reabsorbed. Female permit copulations only during oestrus period. Both in plants and animals, hormones are responsible for the transition between different phases of life cycle. Interaction between hormones and environmental factors regulate the reproductive process. So this is the oestrus process of reproductive system. And the third one we can say senescence phase. It is the end of reproductive phase. Old age ultimately leads to that. Events in sexual reproduction. So here the three main thing is that pre-fertilization, fertilization, and the last one is that post-fertilization. So here we must know all these things about the thing. So pre-fertilization, what is this? All the events prior to fusion of gametes are included in it. It includes gametogenesis and gamete transfer. What is gametogenesis? This is the what is gametogenesis? It is the process of formation of male and female gametes. Gametes are haploid cells which may be similar or dissimilar in structure. In algae, both gametes are similar in structure called homogametes, means isogametes we can also say. In higher organism that reproduces sexually, Two morphologically distinct gametes are formed called heterogametes. Male gametes are called anthrozoids or sperm and female gametes are called ovum or egg. अब ये तो बात हो गई इसकी. Now, in fungi and plants, homothallic and monoecious terms used to denote the bisexual condition and heterothallic and dioecious are used for unisexual condition. In flowering plants, the unisexual male flower is staminate, like example, bearing stamens, while the female is pistillate or bearing pistils. In animals, species which possess both male and female reproductive organs in same or individual are called bisexual. Hermaphrodites like earthworm, sponges, tapeworm, etc., and both having either male or female reproductive organs. So such kind of the animals are called unisexual, like cockroach and humans. Next is that gametes are always haploid. Haploid here refer to the having half set of chromosomes. Although organisms may be haploid and diploid, so diploid organisms form gamete by meiotic division. The organisms belongs to algae, fungi and bryophytes have haploid plant body and pteridophytes gymnosperm, angiosperms. The most of animals are diploid. Diploid here refer having double set of chromosomes. So in diploid organisms, gametes mother cell means meiocyte undergoes meiosis in which one set of chromosome is present in gamete. B is here gamete transfer, the process of gamete transfer we can say. In majority of organism, male gametes are motile and female gametes are non-motile, except in fungi and algae in which both gametes are motile. In simple plants like algae, fungi, bryophytes and pteridophytes, water is the medium through which male and female gametes moves. The number of male gametes are much more than number female gametes, as most of male gametes fail to reach the female gametes. In higher plants, pollen grains are carrier of male gametes and ovule has eggs. Pollen grains must be transferred from anther to stigma to facilitate fertilization. The transfer of pollen grains from another to stigma, anther to stigma is called pollination. Pollination may be self, means anther to stigma or same flower, or cross, means anther to stigma or different flower. Pollen grains germinate on stigma to produce pollen tube and delivers the male gametes near the ovule. Up here C point is that what is fertilization? The fusion of male and female gametes is called fertilization. It results in the formation of diploid zygote. The process of development of new organisms without fertilization of female gametes is called parthenogenesis. For example, honeybee, rotifiers and lizards. यहाँ पर बात अब आती है पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन की. तो व्हाट इज़ दिस इवेंट? तो इट इज़ द इवेंट इन दैट द सेक्शुअल रिप्रोडक्शन आफ्टर फॉर्मेशन ऑफ zygote. Zygote is the vital link that ensures continuity of species between organism of one generation and the next. Every sexually reproducing organism, including human beings, begin life as a single cell, the zygote. And in the organisms having external fertilization, zygote is formed in external medium like water, and those having internal fertilization, zygote is formed inside the body of female. In algae and fungi, zygote develops a thick wall resistant to desiccation and damage. This germinates after a period of rest. In the organism having haplontic life cycle, zygote divides to form haploid spores that germinate to form haploid individual. Embryogenesis, the process of development of embryo from the zygote. During this, zygote undergoes meiotic division and cell differentiation. Cell division increases the number, and cell differentiation helps in formation of new group of cells and organs. In flowering plants, zygote is formed inside the ovule. After fertilization, sepals, petals and development of zygote takes place outside. The development of zygote takes place inside body of organism and lay fertilized off the body of organism and produces unfertilized eggs, young ones, reptiles and birds, human, dogs, horses, etc. And in flowering plants, zygote is formed inside the ovule. After fertilization, sepal, petals and stamens of flowers fall off. The zygote develops into embryo, the ovules into seed. The ovary develops into fruits, which develop a thick wall called pericarp, protective in function, and after dispersal, seeds germinate under favorable condition to produce new plants. So, dear student, these are the some important points that you should look over all these points. I hope that you like this video, and if you have any kind of query related to these topics or the important points or this part, so you are completely free to message me. I welcome you all. बाकी मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए बाय टाटा.